Alrighty, here we've laid out all the vegetables that we picked. And Ms. Kern has this awesome table she uses to wash them. Get all that dirt off. Mrs. Current, I feel like you're doing all the work. Do you want to trade places for a minute?
Sure. Okay.
It's already going.
Okay, there we go. You get a wash now.
Boy.
I love all the colors. Look how bright the colors are.
Yeah.
Looks like soup to me.
I know it does, yeah.
There's potato soup. There's zucchini bread. Kale salad. Potato soup with celery. And onions.
Do they wash the greens too, or?
Sure. Keeps them fresher longer.
My water's a little bit high. I'm gonna turn it on or off. Okay. Oh, there he goes. Whoa! Getting away from me.
There you go. There's that basket there you want to put them in if you want to, or that crate. And then you can take those right on home.
Oh boy, wow, thank you. Boy, what an amazing harvest. And I feel like we didn't even make a dent in your garden.
There is a lot of food out here, and that's why we feed over 45 families from this garden.
Wow.
Not counting us or friends.
Now, are those families mostly people that sign up for a subscription to your garden?
Yeah, CSA share, community supported agriculture. They come once a week to get vegetables. And they get whatever happens to be ready in season. You know what? If there's broccoli, they get lots of that. If there's carrots are ready, or if the potatoes are ready. And there you go. Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
You
What a haul.
have dinner.
Oh gosh, it's so beautiful.
All right. Thank you for coming,
Oh
Miss
my
Edwards.
gosh, thank you so much, Mrs. Current. This has been so much fun, and what an amazing pile of vegetables.
There's definitely bounty.
And you had an amazing garden.
Yeah. And we are so thankful for what we can grow. Okay. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Mrs. Kern's husband mows the field with this riding tractor. This is a great big field that they grow hay in, and people come and buy bales of hay from them in the fall. Mrs. Kern told me that the bales of hay had just been picked up the day before by all the people who needed to buy it.
All right, I'm back in my kitchen after visiting Mrs. Current's house, and I've taken care of my vegetables. Here I've got the onions, and I'm gonna hang them up to dry. You see I've tied them around here and made a little loop, and I'm gonna hang them up somewhere so they can dry out a little bit. I just wanna show you how I kind of took care of all my vegetables when I got home from the farm. I'm still gonna need to put my cucumbers away. I'll put them right now in the fridge. And in here, I also have my carrots from Mrs. Current. You notice I've taken off all the green parts because that makes, if I leave the green parts on, it's gonna make the carrots get all kind of floppy. And we don't want that, we want crispy carrots. So you take off the green part and put them in the fridge, in the crisper. I've also got my celery from Mrs. Current. You can see I cut off those roots and I put them in the bag here. And that's going in the crisper too. The crisper keeps our veggies nice and crispy. I've got this big bag of kale. Probably make some kale chips with those, and maybe we'll freeze some too. I've also got my bag of broccoli in here. So this is all the broccoli from Mrs. Current. Oh, that looks good. And in here, this is kind of another crisper drawer. I put my beets, I just kind of left them in the bag, and I put all my zucchini in here as well. I want to show you another thing that I've done with some of the things from my garden that didn't get eaten by the moose. We picked a bunch of herbs, and we have them hanging over here. Just like the onions, I hung the dill to dry. I tied it up and hung it to dry. This is an herb called thyme that I've also hung to dry. And this one, oh, these three are all dill. This one is sage, and you saw that one growing in my garden. I've made a nice little bundle of it here, and it's all tightly packed so that I can burn it and use it as like an incense in the room. Here I happen to have a little bowl of kale chips that we made for dinner tonight. Those are really great. So that's some of the ways that we take care of our vegetables once we harvest them.